In Pakistan, terrorists enjoy supreme powers and this helps them to carry out their terror activities without any fear of rule of law. Meanwhile, the US has been destroying the bases of terrorists in Pakistan and in Afghanistan through drone strikes. The US-led forces have now decided to uproot the Pakistani Taliban to stop the menace. This has irked the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which forms a major portion of the Taliban in Pakistan. Frustrated by the counter-terrorism exercise of the NATO, the terrorists have once again launched a ferocious attack on a NATO convoy. We bring you details.
Taliban terrorists attacked NATO's convoy in Khyber, a tribal area in Pakistan. The attack was carried out at a time when the NATO convoy was transporting 4 armored vehicles for the NATO forces in Afghanistan. 4 trucks were also set on fire in the attack. Several people, including truck drivers, were killed and many were also badly injured. Earlier too, terrorists have targeted NATO's trucks on several occasions. In July 2019, a NATO container was attacked in Khyber. Such incidents have often led to suspension of supply materials for NATO from Pakistan. In 2010, the supply was halted for the first time for a week when 2 Pakistani soldiers lost their lives in a firing by the NATO helicopters. The supplies were stopped once again in 2011 for an indefinite period, which was later resumed in July 2012.
Terrorists attack NATO supplies moving from Pakistan to Afghanistan for very many reasons. Firstly, they do it on a firm indication by the Pakistan Army and the ISI. The aim is to extract more protection money from the Americans as well as the NATO forces. Erstwhile, it used to be up to $2 billion annually, but now it's minimal. Secondly, whenever they short of arms and ammunition, rations, clothing, etc. for operations against India, they attack the convoys, NATO convoys, to re-equip and rearm. Thirdly, they try and increase the cost to NATO for operations operating against Haqqani network, Al-Qaeda, Taliban in Afghanistan. Fourthly, in an attempt to limit the motivation and morale of the NATO forces.
There are 2 ground routes for NATO supplies in Afghanistan, and both starts from the part of Karachi. The first route is the route to Turkham via Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, from where it enters Afghanistan and stops in Kabul. This supply runs to northern Afghanistan. The second route, passing through Balochistan, enters Chaman's Place in Afghanistan, and Kandahar is its last destination. This supply is the key for southern Afghanistan. In Pakistan, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda's stronghold is the tribal area, and it is believed that first time when Imran Khan's party Tehreek-e-Insaf formed its government in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, it was formed largely on the mercies of the Taliban. A major reason why Imran Khan's government is still ruling in Pakistan is because his party has been majorly taking up the issue of US currency and the US drone attacks in tribal areas.
Khyber Pakhtunkhwa became a hub of terrorist activities from the time General Musharraf decided to join America in its war against terrorism in Afghanistan. At that point of time, terrorists from Arab countries, Central Asian republics, as well as Afghans felt completely let down and decided to establish themselves in Pakhtunkhwa to carry out operations against the Americans and the NATO. Thirdly, it has a strategic location between Balochistan, Afghanistan and Punjab province of Pakistan. Fourthly, the Pakistan Army under General Musharraf started Operation Zarb-e-Mubin to try and remove terrorists from that area. And large-scale atrocities and nutrition was carried out against them. And to take a revenge, approximately 10 terrorist groups joined Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan to deal with the Pakistani forces.
Currently, the domestic production in Pakistan has fallen to a dangerous extent. Be it IMF, the Asian Double Bank, or the World Bank, all are apprehensive about lending money to the terror breeder country. The money received by Pakistan due to NATO supplies is given to the terrorists in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. While the money is expected to be used for the development of the province, it however goes into launching terror strikes against the NATO forces. At such a fragile economic situation, such activities will only lead to further socio-economic deterioration of Pakistan.